Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame, Romance, General Readings, Life Path and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to Twin Flame Guidance, where I guide you on a twin flame topic. And today's topic is when you feel nothing for your twin flame. Oh my gosh. Have you had this happen, twin flame, where all of a sudden you felt nothing for them? It happened to me. It certainly did happen to me way back in, I would say, early 2020, but it was the weirdest thing in the world. You know, when you meet a twin flame, you are all obsessive about them. It is all encompassing. You feel them, you sense them, you're thinking about them 24/7. They're coming into your consciousness. You're seeing all the signs, synchronicities. Everything seems to be happening at once. You feel engulfed by your twin flame in every dimension of every timeline. It's like the connection won't let you go, which I often say in my coaching videos. But then one day you wake up and you feel nada, nothing. And you're asking yourself, hey, wait, was this just a dream? Or you're asking heaven, you're like, heaven, are you playing some practical joke on me? Like, what is this? Why do I feel nothing for my twin flame? So we're gonna explore this a little bit. We're just gonna dive deep into this topic. It's gonna be very free-flowing. I don't really have an outline for this video, but this came to me because a couple of people in my life with whom I have conversations about twin flames, and this is a coaching client and somebody else who's a twin flame. And this is something that came to me really with a lot of emphasis on this fact that they felt nothing anymore. And it was a real shocker to them because they're like, wait, a few days ago, they were all I could think about. I was totally obsessed. And then now it's like they never existed. I feel nothing for them. And this is quite normal in the process of the twin flame trajectory, as I have personally learned. Now remember, I'm about 4.5 years into this journey. And I don't know everything, but I certainly know a lot being 4.5 years into the journey. And there have been many different stages of this twin flame journey. And in fact, way back, I don't know when it was, perhaps early 2020, I produced a video called The Strangest Thing About Being on the Twin Flame Journey. And I'll post that link right here so you can view that after this video. But let's just go into a free flow as to the reasons why you might be waking up today or yesterday and you feel absolutely nothing for your twin flame and you're just really confused. You're thinking to yourself, did I make this all up in my mind? But when you really think about it, you know that you didn't make it up in your mind. You know that it was all real. One of the reasons why we might wake up one day feeling nothing for our twin flame is because life has a way of doing that. Let me explain to you. Have you ever fallen head over heels in love with someone else who's not your twin flame? And during the initial phase of that relationship, it's called the honeymoon period. I'm sure you've heard of it. But in that initial phase of the relationship, you are totally consumed with that person. You're totally consumed with the relationship. It's an exciting time. It's like you think of them, you dream of them. The only person that is in your consciousness at that particular moment is that person. But then a few months go by and life comes knocking on your door. You might have been ignoring your job or your finances or your friends and family, and life comes knocking at your door, and then you shift focus. You shift your focus to, oh my God, I've got all these other things I need to take care of. And that honeymoon phase, or that all-consuming phase of the relationship that happens in the beginning of most relationships, that tends to fade into the distance as you get to know the person that you're dating. And it's not bad, and it's not wrong, and it doesn't mean that love is going away. It just means that you can only focus on one particular thing for so long before other aspects of your life come into play. And in fact, this is really healthy. It's healthy to be balanced. It is unhealthy to put all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak. You need to pay attention to the other aspects of your life, your health, your spiritual growth, your other relationships with family, friends, colleagues, your job, your finances, your kids, whatever it may be. It's really healthy that you can shift your focus to take care of business and take care of all of these other things in your life. So as a natural process of things, one area kind of shuts down a little bit so that you can open up and pay attention to the other areas of your life. So just know that that is a natural progression of things. And if your twin flame is not currently in your physical existence, not in your physical life, then it would stand to reason that after 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long it has taken, of no communication, no contact, that you would kind of shut that part off just a little bit so that you can go back to your regular living, to daily living. And that's actually a healthy thing. Let's explore another reason why you might be feeling nothing for your twin flame. So the twin flame trajectory, twin flame journey is designed for your soul to grow. And of course, your soul, or your individual soul, which is half of your other soul, which is your twin flame soul. I know I'm confusing you here, but I know what I'm saying. So it's so that you guys can evolve and grow. And so we have at the end of your life, or slightly before, the reintegration of the soul. Because you've reached a certain part in your soul's growth, soul evolution, that if you meet a twin flame in this current lifetime and you guys work out your soul contract, that you guys can reintegrate as one soul. So if you have done all the work that you could possibly do after awakening with your twin flame, if you've done all the internal work, the purging, the cleansing, the clearing, the balancing, the growth that you could possibly do on your own, then there's really nothing left for you to do from a soul level on this twin flame journey for now, until your twin flame has caught up. And so again, it would stand to reason that the tugging, the pulling, the all engulfing and encompassing feeling that you are constantly feeling with your twin flame was designed so that you would be compelled to heal, to grow, to learn, to expand. And when that phase is done for you, then the compulsion would back off. In other words, there really wouldn't be any reason for you to continue with the same level of intensity that the awakening through the twin flame journey caused you. And so it's just a natural progress of your growth. It's a natural progress of your soul's growth that would subside. So again, the second reason is also a really healthy reason. So don't be afraid and don't be skeptical that like I was making all this up in my head, when you know in your heart that if you are truly a twin flame and you're truly on this journey and you're going through this mindfully and healthfully, that this was certainly a part of your experience. So thirdly, there might be a third reason why you wake up one day and feel nothing for your twin flame. And the third reason is less healthy. The third reason is that you have blocked them out on some level. That you have been hurting way too much, and the twin flame journey for you has been way too painful. There's been so much struggle and pain that on some level you blocked off connection to your twin. You blocked off the energetic connection. You've blocked off the connection in the 3D world, that you're just like, I can't do this because the amount of pain that I'm feeling is not worth it. And so on some level, you're just blocking that experience because it's too much for you. Now, through small increments of time, it can be healthy to kind of block that area of your life for a little bit. So it's almost like as if you're drowning in it and you come up and gasp for air and you get some air before diving back into the waters. So in a way, for a short period of time, it's actually healthy. But in the long term, if you are consistently blocking the connection because you feel this isn't working, this is too painful, it's not happening fast enough, my twin flame isn't responding to me. If you're consistently doing that because of hurt, sorrow, pain, struggle, then know that that's not exactly the healthiest form of expression on your twin flame journey. And that if you are patient with yourself and if you are kind with yourself and you allow yourself to move through the natural process of healing on every level, then when you get to the other side of that healing, that the natural progression of things will lessen the intensity. And in that way, your twin flame can also have this space to explore their inner healing, to explore their soul growth. Because you know the phrase, whatever you resist persists. And that eventually, if you have been blocking the feelings, blocking the connection in any way, it's gonna come up and rear its ugly head, if you will, and it's gonna look bigger than life. It's gonna look bigger than you remembered. So allowing it to flow through you, even if it's painful right now, might be the best way to move through to the other side. So I hope this was helpful for you today, twin flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a twin flame bootcamp that I have online. The links are below. I also have group coaching, which you can join. Again, those links are below. And I will see you in the next video.